If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott. This is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
and we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. So, first week of 2018.
We've gotten through it.
We survived.
Yes.
So,
How are your resolutions doing?
my resolution's perfect.
Mine too.
I am 100%. Okay, so the only ones I made for you were ones that you could keep, and I don't think you even have to do any of them for a little while. Mine, I'm a week into eating what I said I was going to eat. So I'm doing plant-based. So that's good. That's exciting.
Okay.
I'm being nicer to everyone.
You're nice all the time. I can't picture you not being nice.
But I'm being nicer. So
Nicer.
well, okay. So now when I sometimes I get frustrated.
Doesn't everybody?
Yes. And when you get frustrated, you tend to take that out on the other person.
Ah.
Right? So
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So now when you
Excuse
make
me?
that mistake, I am
I want you to apologize before going any farther.
okay. I apologize. See how this
Thank
is
you.
working? See how this is working already?
Thanks, you're nice already.
Being nicer to you. But everybody's not perfect. And
Except,
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to stop.
So I'm tolerating that as opposed to being upset and going, wow, okay, well, let me help you through your delusion.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm doing.
I'm perfectly not normal.
So health clubs. My favorite thing about this time of the year is health clubs. Well, my favorite thing about health clubs is going to them and watching people fight for the front spot. Okay, you're going to go in, you're going to go work out. Now, okay, in Chicago, I can understand when it's cold, right? You want a close spot, especially take a shower, you want to run out with your cold hair, la, la, la. But people will drive around and drive around and drive around and wait for the front spot, and even in the summer. So you're going to go walk on a treadmill for an hour, try and get your 10,000 steps in. You got your little Fitbit on, and it's counting your steps.
Yep.
And like, oh, I wonder if I've done my 10,000 steps today.
Remember, we used to park across the street.
Right. But then you're going to park right in front and then walk in.
My concept was just that. I mean, we're going to be working out, so the little extra walk's no big deal. So I
Right.
went where my car was safer, not going to get banged into, and I had easier out of the parking lot.
Yes, very much so. But yeah, so I've already seen people drop off of that. So it's been, 1 week, not even 2 weeks. And when you first start working out, the first 2 weeks are the worst. That's when your body is going, why did you do this to me?
Yes.
I'm so achy. And I've heard the complaints already. But it takes 2 weeks for your body to stop hurting. But then it does stop hurting.
Yes. Well,
When you work out.
if you're doing it right.
No, even if you're doing it wrong, your body hurts. Your body just hurts because you're doing things that you wouldn't normally have done. Oh, I've got a outie on my lip there. There we go.
Your lips still aren't healed from that golf outing last week?
Well,
It's only 5 days or whatever, but whatever.
guess who went golfing again?
I want to go golfing too, but I can't find the ball. Look, blends right in.
I use the yellow ones.
Then it looks like the dog pee.
Oh, well, there's that old joke, right? The guy takes this golf ball and he hits it, and it's ready to go into the water, and a little parachute pops out of the golf ball, and it floats down on the other side. Then the guy's golfing a little bit later, and he hits the ball, and he hits it off into the woods. Then all of a sudden you hear beep, 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 beep. And he's like, what's that? He goes, that's my golf ball. He goes out and he finds it. He goes, this is a great golf ball. You can't lose this golf ball. Where'd you get it? I found it on the 5th hole.
Exactly.
I'm getting a little flash on my green screen there, so I'm going to change my
Oh, yeah, I see that. Now all of a sudden you have a green halo.
Yeah.
It's minor. Besides, it makes you look distinguished.
Yeah. All right. So we're back. But what else have you noticed about people and their resolutions that they can't keep?
I want to say the biggest thing is everybody says they're going to eat healthier, right? It's like one of the biggest ones, or not complain about their jobs or their spouse or
Wait, are
whatever.
you just repeating the stuff that I just said here?
It's
eat healthier, be nicer to people. What?
it's what everybody does, but it's everybody's putting us right back to normal. It's only been a week.
Okay, so going to say you're sorry to me now?
You're sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I know. It's okay.
No, I haven't broken mine.
Me either.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
You haven't said you're sorry to me.
You're sorry.
No, don't be mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just following direction.
And what are the directions?
You said to say you're sorry, so I said you're
No,
sorry.
I didn't say that. I said say.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
directions are left and right. I'm sorry. Or forwards and backwards and up and
What
down.
did you just say?
North, south, east, and west.
Did you say I'm sorry? Is that what you said?
Steve,
I think
I'm
I heard you say
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
That's better. People are like, why are they talking to their crotches? Hello.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
See, microphone.
Yeah, well, I was hoping you weren't talking to your crotch.
Oh, hey, and I didn't say anything because I didn't hear it in my headset, so I'm assuming that you didn't hear it either. But I did what you did when you first got yours.
Oh, you banging the
I
microphone? Yeah.
smacked right into it while we were talking.
But the microphone's great, right? You don't
I
hear
heard
that.
it. No, awesome. Thank you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, next we'll get you the monitors. I don't know which way to turn my head here.
I know those are so
They're
cool.
pretty good.
I did some more research after our last show because really I'm used to them because this is what I wear when I game.
Right.
But with this new microphone, why? I mean, why not be more sophisticated?
Well, and when you're gaming, you could hang the microphone up over the top
Yes,
so you can see what you're doing down below, and that would still work too.
correct.
So,
Oh,
really?
almost. He was
Oh.
right here. He started to come up the ramp and he
I-
turned around.
I was going to get Nala on the show this week, but
For those of you who may be new to the show, you need to go back to the beginning to find out. I have a rabbit in my office. He hops around all the time, and sometimes he comes close, but we have not been able to get him to come up on the screen yet. He's camera shy.
right. And Nala is my dog, and Nala's been on the show modeling Halloween costumes for us.
Yes.
And we'll get Nala back on, although Nala has no interest in being on.
No. I was just really thankful that her agent didn't nail us for extra fees.
Yeah, my daughter or my wife.
Yeah.
I probably paid for it in one way or another.
Well, you get a point there. But it didn't affect me, so I'm good.
And now if they hear that, they're probably going to make me pay for it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They actually watch the show.
So speaking about paying for things,
Yes.
there's an Italian company that makes denim jeans in Italy, thus being
Well,
Italian company.
right. Yeah.
And guess what the name of the company is?
Jeanette. No, that's French.
Steve Jobs.
Isn't he that guy from Apple?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome? So Apple never copyrighted the name Steve Jobs.
Well, that would make sense because they copyrighted Apple
Right.
and Mac and all the other stuff they did.
So how cool is that?
Honestly, I think the guys are genius. I mean, they took a name that everybody freaking knows, so it's obvious, that works right there. But yet, it was open.
Right.
It's legitimate business. It's not like they are, what do you call those? When we start first looking for information for our website and stuff like that, some people buy your sites and stuff, so you have to pay them extra money, like Hold It for Ransom if you want that
Right.
name. This was nothing like that. They just said, hey, this is legitimate. We're going to make a company out of it. They didn't just buy it to blackmail Apple. They bought it and used it.
Yeah.
That's smart business.
I did think it was pretty funny.
I like it.
I want to try and get their logo up here, but I can't I can't get it to get the screen the right way.
And from what I understand,
Oh, here we go.
it's quality too. It's not junk, so it's not like they're doing knockoffs.
Yeah. All right. So let me see if I can't get. Here we go. I'm going to share screens on our new technology
I
platform.
can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, I
And
just
there it
forgot the
is.
bunny.
You scared the bunny away, so that's great.
Yeah.
So that's them, and that's their logo.
Yep.
And you can see it's a J with like kind of a bite out of it with the little
Yep.
apple leaf on top of it.
Yep.
And here's how they get away with that, even though it's the bite like an apple
Right.
and leaf. The judge decided since a J is not edible, like an apple is,
Correct.
the bite and the leaf are not infringements on the Apple logo.
There you go.
Even though if you look at the one on his shirt in white with the red around it,
It looks too much like an apple.
it sure does look like the Apple logo.
It sure does.
I'm like, dude, that's the Apple logo. So just unsure of that. But yeah, so that'll be fun to see how that comes out on our show.
Definitely. I like it though.
But how cool is that, right? I mean,
Really cool. Like I said, it's I applaud ingenuity as long as they're not intentionally screwing somebody. This does not hurt Apple at all.
right. Nobody's gonna
it's
be
been-
confused.
No.
Like Apple jeans are put up. Well, maybe.
Well, it did say that
Apple
they're planning on
jeans-
going into electronics.
Well, yeah, no, they can't go in electronics. But the whole point is when you do something like this, you can't confuse the consumers,
Correct.
right? So, like if I opened up a window blind place called Windows, I don't think people would be confused that I work for Windows.
Sorry. He's going crazy because ever since they did the drum roll, he's running all over the office. I've never seen him do that. It's pretty cool.
Oh man! So Scott has his own show going on right now. For those of you who are bored with our show, we may put a camera in his office so you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
actually, now I have this new camera. That's right. I could pick it up and actually. That's what I'll do. I will pick up and show the bunny on the floor next time he comes up by me.
Okay.
I forgot that I'm so used to my original camera being built right into the right. I couldn't do anything with it. This one's portable. Silly me.
All right. Well, yeah, the fight started back in 2012, so it's been a little over 5 years, and they're good to go. So look for your Steve Jobs denims at a store by you. Oh, they're going to do bags, T-shirts, jeans. Now,
All sorts of stuff.
yeah, now that they've got permission. Well, not that they won the lawsuit, but
Correct.
maybe there could be more lawsuits. Who knows? It's crazy.
There comes a point where it's not effective to pay the legal fees if you're not going to get anywhere.
Right. Well, I guess that's true but normally Apple they'd be big enough and have deep enough pockets
Correct.
where they could continue to do it forever.
Correct. Yeah, because the staff's on paid for everything. So
Right.
yeah, it's like management. Like when you get paid the same amount whether you work 20 hours or 80 hours, and guess how many hours you end up usually working?
Yeah. Well, my favorite legal battle right now, and if I was an attorney, I would want to be on one of these teams. Google versus Microsoft. Google and Microsoft have dedicated legal teams to suing each other
Yes.
because Google is constantly putting up new things on like Excel. Well, it's Excel in Microsoft and it's Sheets in Google, or
Yes.
it's Word in Microsoft and I think it's just documents in Google. And some of the stuff will work in one and won't work in the other because I learned everything in Microsoft and now I'm relearning Google. But there's certain tips and tricks that I can or can't do.
Right.
Oh, look, you can do this really cool thing, except for in Google, I can't.
Yes.
So I'm kind of bummed there.
You ever watch the TV show Bull?
Yeah,
Okay. They just had the episode maybe 2-3 weeks ago where I want to say they were cell phone companies and they were suing for the infringement, same concept. And they proved that when it comes right down to it, they keep playing off, they build a better unit than their competitor off the competitor's thing. And that's how technology grows.
sure.
So it's just normal. It's not like corporate espionage. If they were literally going in there and stealing the plan before it came out, that's illegal. But taking an existing product and building something better, that is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. I didn't see that episode. I'm going to have to go look for that one.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I like Bull. That's a good show. I hope
Yes,
that one
it
gets
is.
picked up
It
for
was
another.
his Christmas one.
Oh, okay. It was a Christmas one?
It was his Christmas show, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all, this all had to get done before they left for Christmas. Actually, everybody was already gone. He was going to do it on his own
You can do it as I did see that one. Why don't I remember the story?
because there's always more than one story involved.
I'm trying to. Okay. I'm blanking on that one. Now I'm going to go back and watch it again, though. Thanks.
It's worth watching.
It's worth watching again.
And speaking, because I think we're running out of time already.
Oh, sure. We can always run out of time.
Strange things, forgetting things. In New Zealand, there was a man who woke up in the morning to find a complete stranger passed out on the sofa.
Well, you hear about this all the time, right? Somebody goes into the house and thinks it's their house. That's what happened, right?
Sort of. Basically, he was a student that had gone to, a holiday party. Got a little bit inebriated, and
Was he drunk? Was he drunk?
yes, he was. Didn't know, couldn't figure out where to go, but he just noticed that this house was there and the door is open, so he went in and crashed. And Gordon Pryor, he's from New Zealand. I'm going to say Manguahi, New Zealand.
Sure.
Decided that instead of calling or tossing him out or calling the police, he just let the guy sleep there. And it turned out that he was curious. It just, when the guy woke up and they talked, they had breakfast with him and found out they had a lot of stuff in common, and now they're becoming friends. That's pretty cool.
So apparently I don't know which direction this is, but I'm looking at some of the miles there. The place he was at was the Northern Bass Festival.
Yes.
It was at Bass, the Northern Bass Festival. But it was a music festival. It was a little
because
more
it was a
than 8
bass
miles.
festival, he'd be fishing.
It was 8 miles away from where he crashed,
Yes.
and where he was trying to get back to was 15 miles north.
Right, but he got on the wrong bus.
Got on the wrong bus. You would never let that happen to any of your customers. Get on the wrong bus.
No, we're careful. We're really careful.
But so he started cutting through farms, and that's where he got lost and found his house. So he just crashed in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Now here's the coolest thing. The kid's an engineering student, so it's not like he's stupid,
Yeah, but if you're lost, you don't know where you're at.
Yes.
What do you do?
I have always considered myself to be very self-sufficient. I was a Boy Scout. We learned survival, life-saving, first aid, all that kind of good stuff, right? Back in the late 70s when we had those 2 years where we had unbelievable amounts of snow and roofs were caving in and stuff, I got stuck at 1 o'clock in the morning out in the middle of frickin' nowhere in an 8-foot drift. I mean, I plowed into it, couldn't get out of it. And 20 below wind chill. I'm like, there's nobody around here. I'm going to die. And I saw a light out in the distance. So I locked everything on, put my 4-ways on, which was kind of pointless because probably 2 hours later, the battery was dead.
Right.
But I just started trudging till I got to where the light was. When I got there, nobody was home. Doors locked. I'm like starting to panic. There's nothing else anywhere around there. So what did I do? I knocked a little harder than I should have, and my hand went through the window. Psh.
Really?
Yep. And I managed to get in the house. And first thing I did is I went to the telephone and I called the cops. I said, I'm stuck. There's nobody here. I was knocking on the door and broke the window, and I'm now going to let you know I'm here so you don't think I'm the thief. And they said, yeah, that's a good idea. And about 2 hours later, the owner came home in a giant 4x4 monster pickup truck.
Wow.
And he how come my dog didn't eat you? Oh, I forgot to mention that. He had a giant German Shepherd dog that when I first got in there was like, "Arr, arr, arr." And of course, you know me with animals. So next thing I know, the dog's a good friend of mine.
Except for the bunny rabbit, you can't get coaxed up on the
I
camera.
know, it's the weirdest thing, but now he's quiet.
That's funny. That is funny. So yeah, no, I did not know. Out of all the years I've known you, that's the first time I've heard that story.
Yeah, and actually.
So when did this happen? This happened after
I'm
I left.
thinking this is just before we met. That's why.
It's really what happened before we met?
We met in 1979, correct?
Could be. Had to be.
It's when my dad,
78, 79, yeah.
because that's when my dad opened up the new donut shop in Glendale Heights.
Yep.
And that's where we met.
Yep.
And this was when I was the assistant manager for Tom McCann Shoes in Carpentersville,
Wow.
which would have been 77, 78.
You know what I just realized? You're old.
You think?
Ah, that's awesome.
Fortunately, I've kept my girlish looks.
Yes, you did. So with that, I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then please blah 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 blah.
blah, blah.
Or
Wait.
what? You're going to read the subtitles? What?
I was just gonna see if I had yours memorized by now, but I just realized I don't. So finish it.
Then please subscribe, like, and watch our other shows and channels down below. If you hit the see more, it'll show you the links to Scott Thomas's page and to what happened to Las Vegas today, where I review shows in Las Vegas. Definitely get your friends, family, enemies to subscribe and like our shows. We're starting to build momentum. We hope you're enjoying our shows. We hope we're entertaining you. And with that, we'll see you on the next show.
Have a good one.
Crazy. Hey, and don't you step amaze me.